Okay, today I'm going to be talking about what I did to my V6 in the Me, Myself, and Pi tutorial instead of the dirt mod step. Now, Me, Myself, and Pi says to put dirt in a cube, and then that will get rid of the clicking on the outer layers. That didn't seem too appealing for me, so what I did was I popped an edge. And then I put 2 sprays of Jigaloo in there. And then I put the edges back. And I moved them around, spinning. Here, I'll show you. Just spinning like this for a couple, like 30 seconds or so. And then I did the same thing on the other side. And I did that on 4 of the top edges. And then I turned it over and did 4 of the bottom edges. And then I turned it on the side and did 2 on opposite sides. So the reason I think that it works so well is because the Jigaloo softens plastic. And when you spray it directly into the cube and you turn it right while it's wet and soft, it's like an instant break-in. So you don't have to put dirt in there to sand all the bumpy spots when Jigaloo can be put in there and soften the plastic, and then the turning will rub down all the bumpy parts and make it smooth. So I did that one time, and it was just 2 squirts per edge, and I worked it in. And you cannot stop working it in, though. That's the only real caveat of this method, is that you have to keep turning it for at least 2 or 3 minutes. Basically, I just put it in 2 squirts, did this for a couple seconds, and then moved on. But then when they were all done, I just kind of scrambled it and solved it and scrambled it and solved it. And that has enabled the cube to be finger trickable. That's really my big issue with big cubes, is that I can't do finger tricks. But now that I have the Jigaloo in there, I can do finger tricks and not forget all my algorithms. Because basically, before, when I first got it, I would have to let go and try to get it unlocked because it was so clicky and locky and stuff. And I couldn't even do certain moves like this push of U with my finger. Couldn't even do that. So I would be in the middle of an algorithm, and I would go to do that, and then I'd have to re-grip and turn it like that, and then by the time I put my hand back, I would forget where I was. So it's a good alternative to the dirt mod Jigaloo. I highly recommend it. And if it's still left a little bit of click to it, so which is not necessarily a bad thing, but it's to the point where now I can finger trick it. So that's really the good part. So Jigaloo instead of dirt, people.